Married men on the prowl. My name is Dr. Amy Botwinick for Working Mom Lifeline and WomenMovingOn.com. So recently I'm in New York City to visit a friend, and we go to this amazing restaurant in the meatpacking district. It was really actually very cool, and it's this restaurant that has this pit for the bar and just to hang out, and then you have your seating area for dinner. So I'm standing there actually with my girlfriend having a drink, talking about life, and she's a really cute girl, but she's been single for a long time. And she's kind of been complaining about there are no good men in New York City. So as I'm like having a drink and guys start offering her drinks and, you know, they're starting to talk to me, and then I kind of wave on my ring to let them know I'm married, and they start going to her, she's kind of dissing them off. And I'm looking at her like, what is wrong? What is the problem? You're complaining about no men, yet they're all after you, and we're in a sea of testosterone. I don't get it. So she's like, Aim. She's like, look at their hands. So I said, okay. And she's like, look closer. So I started looking closer, and all of a sudden I realized that where the wedding ring should be, they have that little white mark, like they just took off the ring for an evening out. All these married men hitting on us and pretending they're not married. Even more interesting, we sit down. And where we sat down, we were kind of close to the bar. And I'm just hanging, having a good time, and all of a sudden this strange guy sits down. He sits down right next to me on my bench. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I just wanted to come and say hello to you fine women. And he was a little bit drunk, and yes, he was cute. But he had a ring on. And I'm like, but really, what are you doing? He's like, you know, boys' night out. I said, you know what? I understand the boys' night out thing, but you're really doing boys' night out very scary. It's like you're really very forward. And because, well, I just couldn't control myself, you know, my wife, whatever. So my friend Jill takes a drink of her martini and looks at him and goes, let me tell you something, okay? You see this? She's married. She's out. Me? I'm sure I'm looking good right now, but guess what? I am good, but I'm still a woman, just like your wife. So you want to go and screw up what you have in your home with your wife, who's probably pretty amazing, who's probably an amazing mother, for something that's an adrenaline rush or something that's new and exciting. It'll be great with me for a month or 2 months, and then you'll realize you blew your whole family life for me, which is pretty good, but I'm just like everybody else. I have my baggage. So before you start like getting yourself in trouble, why don't you go home to your wife? And this guy, it was just like jaw drop. He couldn't believe that she actually said that. Anyway, he put a $50 bill down on the table. He said, thank you for the advice, enjoy your meal, and bought us drinks. And I was very proud of my friend. She did it in a very classy, in-your-face way, if that's possible. But I just couldn't believe it. You know, this whole idea about the grass is greener on the other side, maybe yes, maybe no, but the reality is that, you know, work on the grass in your own backyard. It gets too messy, and when you think it might be better where the grass is greener, it's probably just different and not any better, not any worse. So work on what you have. My name is Dr. Amy Botwinick for WomenMovingOn.com and Working Mom Lifeline.